Syncing intake forms. If you are checking in a new patient, new condition, or even an established patient, and forget to hit the intake forms button to sync when checking in, no problem, we can always sync them a few different ways. First, we need to remember that intake forms can only be synced when they show 100% and complete. We will troubleshoot a few hiccups we can run into with intake forms and how to quickly remedy them. So if your patient's forms say 100% in the progress here, but they say the status is processing, this means they did not hit the complete button. We can easily do this by going to the intake website and inputting the patient PIN number and their date of birth. And then you would see they're all blue, but the complete button hasn't been selected yet. Once you hit complete and go back here and refresh, their status will change to complete. Occasionally, when you try to sync a patient, it might give you a failed error code, and we can solve that by following a few steps here. So we would go back to the intake website and put in their PIN number again and their date of birth and click validate. And when you do that, this section will more than likely be green, the patient information section. So you would click that and you would just click next through all of these prompts until you come back to the main screen and it will turn blue. For some reason, sometimes it requires us to do this on the major complaint and history section as well. So we would just click this as well and click next through all of those and complete. And once they're all blue, you would hit that complete button again and everything should sync seamlessly for you now. Okay, now we'll go back to if you've already checked a patient in and you have forgot to sync their form. So I'm going to go ahead and check in this new patient, but I'm going to just accidentally forget to sync his forms. And we'll show you how we can sync them in other places here. So typically once you pull this up, you would click this and save, and that's going to automatically sync those in their visit and on the consultation tablet, everywhere that they get synced. So if for some reason you forget to click that and you've got this patient checked in and you're like, oh shoot, I forgot to sync their forms. The easiest way that I find is by going to the arrival dashboard, locating your patient here, and then highlight them, click them to highlight them, and select the process button. So then again, you're going to have to type in your patient's name here, locate your patient, select the case, and then select the visit. So that's going to be today's visit, and we'll hit process. And you'll notice he disappears from there. And then now in his visit screen, all of his forms have synced. So we can also do this by going to the report dashboard. So this button here, clicking iTablet, locating the patient on this side here. So you would click to highlight, and then you would select the process button here and follow the same exact steps. So this one already has them pre-selected. This is a previous patient here. You would select their case and the date for that as well and click process. And those are the ways to go ahead and sync those forms if you forget to when checking in a patient.